So here's the question. How can I tone down my independence? What you don't... What would you... So here's what I think is happening. I'm gonna add some context. I'm gonna add some context to what she is probably saying. She is probably saying that she thinks her independence is repelling men. That people are intimidated with the fact that she's an independent woman. And that if she's able to tone it down, maybe, just maybe, she'd find someone to like her. Not for her, obviously, because liking you for you means accepting the things that make you you, right? So you wanna change who you are or tone it down in order to attract someone to like you, but not the you right now, but the you gonna be, only to attract them. That don't make sense to me. I done confused myself, didn't I? Just confused myself. All right, check this out. Here's my answer to you. I have never heard a man say that. Society hasn't put the pressure on men to feel like they have to be less than to attract a woman. And it is sad that society has made it to where women feel like they have to be less of a functional adult. You have to not be strong. You have to be not independent. You have to not be challenging. You have to not be successful. You have to have a good job, but not a better job than him in order to attract a man. It is sad that in this world, in 2021, that a woman has to think about being less than what she was destined to be just to find a man that will accept her. We never say that to men. Men never say, how can I be less independent? How can I be less strong so I can attract a woman? But yet you feel like you have to do that. That's the sad part. Listen, if you are independent, be independent. Because guess why? You're single right now, ain't you? Ain't no man paying your bills. Ain't nobody stepped up and proven to you yet that they're worth you being interdependent with. Ain't nobody had your back, so now you got to have it. That's the point. You're a grown adult. Your lights are due. Your light bill is due every single month, right? Your light bill don't care whether you're in a relationship or not. Your mortgage is due every single month. Your mortgage don't care whether you're with a man or not. Your future is tick-tocking away from you if you don't go get it, and it ain't going to wait for you just because you ain't got no man. You got to do what's best for you because you are a human being. Chase your dreams, boo-boo. Follow your future. Handle your business. Get a 401k, IRA account, stocks, bond, all that. Get your savings tight. Make sure you don't need nobody to feed you, to put food on your table, to make sure a roof is over your head. Period. This doesn't mean that you will challenge somebody in a relationship. Only people that want you to depend on them as a way to compensate for the fact that they're not loving the way they should, they're not treating you the way they should, they want you to think twice about leaving because you depend on them financially, would have a problem with you being a self-sufficient, functional adult. Function, boo-boo. Function. Pay your bills. Chase your dreams. You meaning to tell me you want to tone that down just to find a man? We ain't that great. We ain't that great. Yeah, we got D, you feel me? But sometimes that ain't even that great. Like, what are you talking about? Listen, I understand, though, the context in which you're talking about. Sometimes as a woman or a man, sometimes we can have such a strong personality that it can repel people. If our strong personality becomes offensive or repelling to other healthy individuals, then we might need to smooth out the edges a little bit, you know? But nothing about being independent and paying your damn bills needs to be toned down. What happened? I got bills. I'm going to pay my bills. Like, what are you talking about? Like, listen, ladies, quit acting weak for these weak-ass minded men. Quit acting weak. Quit think you got to be less than just so they don't feel inadequate. Quit dating dudes with little dick energy, bruh. That's the problem. Y'all dating these men with little dick energy, bruh. They up there, she make more money than me. And next thing you know, she gonna want me washing the dishes and mopping the floor. That's some little dick ass energy. Stay away from these little dick ass energy dudes, man, because they'll make you think you crazy. Make it seem like something wrong with you. I'm telling you, man. I say this all the time. Dudes with big dick energy, they don't view things that way, man. I'm telling you, it's different. You got a different ass perspective with big dick energy. Ain't nobody care that you pay your own bills. Of course I want you to do that. I don't care if you independent, if you a boss in your own right. I want that. Only little dick energy dudes be, her car look better than mine. Why are you going out the house looking so good? Who you texting? Is this a guy from your job? Little dick energy ass niggas, man. Stop. Like, no, seriously. Look me in my face. Look me in my face. The only dudes that will have problems with your healthy, functional, adult independence, especially when you're not in a relationship, a marriage, is someone with little dick ass energy. Little dick energy. Ladies, you know there's a difference. You know what I'm talking about. As soon as I say a little dick energy, you thought of somebody. What the, hey, yo, immediately you was like, mm-hmm. You did. You were like, yeah, We don't need that in your life. You do not need that in your life, okay? Stay away from these men, all right? Because again, just to focus it. Yes, are there tangible things you can do? Like, if you're searching for a masculine man, could you position the feminine qualities you already have inside you? Can you show those first? Would they make the likelihood of you getting a second or third date a little greater if you were a masculine man? Yes. If you're a man and you're searching for a feminine woman, is positioning your more masculine qualities that you already have inside you first, doing the first, second, and third date, does that make it likely that you get a call back or she responds to your call? Yes. But the hope is eventually, once you get to date 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, month 6, 7, you are able to be who you truly are. You are able to present both sides of you because inside of you, you have masculine and feminine energy. Both men and women have that. And I don't want to just be masculine and strong all the damn time. Yo, I want to be safe to be myself inside of a relationship. And here's the thing. We've been slapped. These labels have been slapped on us by society. And we haven't been allowed to live outside this small ass box we have. As men, we supposed to be tough and strong and hard and all this different shit. I don't want to be that every day of every hour, all the rest of my life. Sometimes I want to be weak. Sometimes I want to cry. Sometimes I want to lay up and feel vulnerable with the woman I care about. I don't always want to be motherfucking Superman. Sometimes I want to be Clark Kent, man. Sometimes I want to come in and not feel like I have to put up a facade inside my household. Sometimes I want to talk about my feelings. I have feelings. But sometimes let men tell you that makes me soft. I'm acting like a girl. Why do we always feel like we have to just be one thing? I'm both masculine and feminine. We all are. We all are. Because these are definitions that are not all inclusive. They're not rigid. I want to be sensitive and strong. I want to be ambitious and nurturing. Shit, I used to work as a nurse for 10 years. I want to be both. I want to dap up my dudes. What up, bruh, blah, 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 blah. And then when I see a cute baby, I want to look at the little baby. Look at the motherfucking little baby. You feel me? I want to be able to do both. Here's the thing. The right person for you will allow you to be both. Have both energies inside you. And will not shame you for doing that. The right person for you. Now, again, vice versa for women. Just opposite everything I just said, so I don't have to spend 2 minutes reversing the analogy. Y'all smart enough to get it. For women, the same thing. Yes, again, going back to the initial point. Yes, in the beginning, and that's key word, in the beginning, will you have a stronger attraction factor to a masculine man if you present the feminine energy that's already in you first versus presenting the masculine energy first? Yes, of course. However, once you get seasoned in that relationship, you shouldn't feel like you have to bury that masculine part of you. You shouldn't feel like you have to bury your ambition, your drive, your strong-willed nature. That person should embrace every part of you. Period. And so what happens is we confuse the dating market with we're married. Nigga, we're married. My bad. Y'all done got me mad. You know I'm mad when I start cussing. We're married now. Like, yo, I'm going to be who I am. And I want you to love me for who I am. When we were dating, who I showed you in the beginning was a part of me. But as we started to get to know each, this is why you date for 6 months, a year, 2 years, because I want to show you every part of me. It's just like my insides are like a house. Okay? You come over my house, I'm going to show you the living room. The living room is the first place people see. My living room is set up to impress you. This is the first date, and this is the personality and the size of you bring on the first date. That is your living room. But you don't want people don't buy the house just for the living room. That is what impresses them initially to now look at other rooms in the house. But what about the basement? The basement is important as well. The attic, the master bedroom, the third bathroom, the garage, the shed out back. Yeah, I'm going to show you the living room first. Yeah, I'm going to show you my masculine energy first. Because I know that that's what people are attracted to. But it's everything about me is what's going to keep you. So yes, inside one of my rooms, you're going to find out that I was raised by a single mother all of my life. And you're going to see a lot of her inside of me. Just because I have that doesn't make me less of a man. Because I believe both my masculine and feminine energy makes me a man. It makes me who I am. But you're going to see shades that I was raised by a mother. You're going to see shades that I speak to women every day of my life. So you're going to see that side of me as well. Yes, showing it to you first for a feminine woman may be like, oh, he a little too sensitive. So yeah, I'm going to show you the living room first. But the goal is by date 4, date 5, date 6, date 7, you are comfortable seeing those other rooms of me. And then if you are like, I still love what I see, then we can move forward. So I guess I wanted to tailor my advice differently, because what happens is I think I give advice and other relationship coaches give advice and tell you that you need to be more feminine to attract a masculine man. But attracting is 1/10 of the battle. Keeping a man and keeping yourself happy at the same time is 9/10 of the battle. So we talk about attracting a masculine man. Okay, position your feminine energy first. But keeping him and keeping yourself happy, you're going to have that balance between being masculine and feminine like you are. I'm sorry. Each and every woman watching right now, you have masculine energy in you. Every man that's watching right now, you have feminine energy in you. I don't think we should repel it. I think we should embrace it. There are great things about having masculine energy. And I use the air quotes because, again, these are what society deems as masculine and feminine. I hate that we have these coined terms, but traditionally, look, let me look this up for you guys. And my bad if I'm getting long-winded, but watch this. Masculine traits. So look, I'm about to read you masculine traits, right? What? Self-reliance, worker, provider, courage, daring, risk-taking, group-oriented, service, sense of humor, heroism. So you mean only men can be heroes? You mean only men can be courageous? You mean to tell me only men can be daring? You mean to tell me that only men can have respect from women? You mean to tell me that only men can be self-reliant? You mean to tell me that only men can be workers and providers? Is that what you telling me, society? Is that what you telling me? You see what I'm saying? You meaning to tell me that, and these are traditional, functional is a masculine trait. You mean to tell me that only men can be functional? What are you talking about? You see what I'm saying? So when people are shunning women from having traditionally masculine traits, what are you telling her to be? Not driven, not ambitious, not a hero, not courageous, not to take risk? That is not what I'm going to teach my daughter, and I hope you don't teach yours that. Hey, listen. If taking care of yourself make you masculine, then be masculine, boo-boo. If people tease you for being man-like just because you can pay your bills, then get laughed at, boo-boo. Then get laughed at. Girl, you better get Let them laugh at you while you laugh into the bank. Let them laugh at you when they get put out by some man because they ain't got nothing to their name. Let them laugh at you because you kept your account separate and you took care of your paper, even without him. Let them laugh at you when they get divorced at 35 and their whole life been wrapped up in some man while his whole life has been wrapped up in work. And so now he's financially okay, and now you up there praying to get some alimony. Let them laugh at you while you got yourself taken care of with or without him. I'm getting, and that's, man, y'all done touch, boy, y'all done touched the, yo, for real. You know this is personal for me. Think about it. Feminine traits. Sensitivity. So you mean men can't be sensitive? Supportiveness. You mean men cannot be supportive? Gentleness. You mean a man can't be gentle? Warmth. You mean a man can't be warm? Modesty. You meaning to tell me a man can't be modest? He ain't allowed to be? He ain't allowed to be humble? He ain't allowed to have empathy? You mean a man can't show affection? He can't be tender? See, here's the reason why we have these toxic ass men, because we have taught them that to be gentle, warm, modest, have empathy, to show affection, to be tender and emotional, kind, helpful, and devoted was a female trait. We have teased men for acting like girls when they were boys. And we wonder why we have so many men without affection. So many men that can't be supportive. Because we have teased them. We have called them little gay boys. We've beat them when they started to cry. Because a man ain't supposed to act like that. I'm here to tell you, anybody that's watching, you have masculine and feminine traits inside of you. Embrace them all, because it makes you a whole, well-rounded person. These definitions were curated hundreds of years ago when women couldn't work and they had to support. There was no ambitions to be anything greater than a housewife then. It don't fit now. It don't. It do not fit. It doesn't. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. I'm telling you, yo. And to round it back to what we were talking about today, this is why you see the disconnect. This is why you see women feeling like they have to be less of one as a consequence of shunning their masculine traits just to be able to attract a man. Because a woman is supposed to be sensitive, supportive, gentle, warmth, cooperative, expressive, modest, humble, have empathy, affection, tender, being emotional, kind, helpful, devoted. What the fuck that got to do with paying your bills? Nothing. Like, all these traditionally feminine traits have nothing to do with helping you pay your bills, yo. When somebody coined this definition, it was under the assumption that women didn't have to pay bills by themselves. Cause I don't because think about it. All the masculine traits. Oh my goodness, just think about it. Ambition, drive, courage, daring, hero. Y'all get stuck with empathy, affection, and emotional? Like, that's like real talk. When you look at that, that's fucked up, man. Come on, man. Something is wrong with these definitions. We got to really get back and rewrite this, because something is wrong. Like, you can't look at that and be like, man, something is wrong. Something is wrong. Look, masculine attributes include independence, aggression, strength, competitiveness. Feminine attributes includes nurturing, caring, passivity, and subordination. What the fuck, yo? What the fuck? Like, I can't be the only person that has a problem with this right now. Like, what the actual fuck? One more time. Masculine attributes include independence, aggression, strength, and competitiveness. Feminine attributes include nurturing, caring, passivity, and subordination. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Subordinate. Passivity and subordination. Like, a subordinate. You know what a subordinate is? Y'all know what it... Yeah, I know y'all know what a subordinate is, because you done got written up at your job for being insubordinate. You know what a subordination... Look, I'm about to Google this so y'all can know it too. And you will see why I'm offended. So, subordination. Subordinate. Let me just say subordinate, because they done gave me the definition with the word inside of it. All right. Lower in rank or position. That's what a subordinate is. Lower in rank or position. A person under the authority or control of another within an organization. To treat or regard as of lesser importance than something else. Y'all Yo, wake up. You gotta do your homework right now. Do you hear? Do you see that? So these are the ideas that we are infusing in little girls subconsciously. That part of being feminine is being passive. Part of being feminine is being okay with being lower in rank or position, being okay under the authority of or control of someone else, or to be treated or regarded as less important than someone else. This is why we get to this question. You are asking me, how can I tone down my independence? Because subconsciously you are already accepting that you are less important than the person you're hoping to date. Because you're not going on a date expecting him to tone down his independence. Are you? You're not. You're not. You're not. And of course, we're talking about healthy, functional independence. Even inside of a relationship, a marriage. Now, here's the thing. We ain't married. We just you and me. You and me. When we get married as we have to work as a team. We work together. So yes, during singleness, I am going to remain independent. However, I'm going to show you I have the ability to work with others. I have the ability to be a part of a team. But until we get down and have a sacred vow of promise to each other for the rest of my life, it is you and me, and we are separate. So you will see partnership qualities. You won't necessarily experience them on a grand scheme and grand scale because it's you and me. When we get married, it's we. And all those little partnership examples you saw from observing me interact with other people, interact inside teams, us sometimes a weekend here, weekend there, you get to observe how much I'm supportive, you're supportive, the tit for tat. But on a grand scheme of things, until we get married, I am independent and you are independent. I am paying my bills and you are paying yours as well. Just is what it is. So I don't think toning down your independence to hopefully get a man to like you is healthy, safe, smart human behavior. Because like I said, your bills don't care if that guy like you or not. Your Sprint bill's still going to be due on the 15th. Your car insurance still coming out. Your student loans still need to be paid. Your health insurance still going to need to be paid. And so, I just don't understand this whole thing. Okay. But again, I want y'all to do this. This is y'all homework. Look at the difference between masculine traits and feminine traits. And I want you to tell me who you think wrote the definitions, a man or a woman. Who came up with this idea? What traits just seem more beneficial for taking care of your damn self? You know what I mean? Like, my goodness. Like, masculine trait has hero, courage, daring, self-reliant. And feminine traits have subordination and passivity. I can't make this stuff up. I can't. I can't. I'm going to repeat this. I can't make this shit up. I can't even if I wanted to. And we just all be cool with it. We all cool with it too. Like, oh, maybe I'm just too strong. That's why men don't like me. And then men be the same way. She too, she challenges me too much. I don't want her. Like, oh my God, it's just, we got to get this shit together. This is probably why we unhappy. Anyway, are we good? Did I answer that question? All right, cool. I think I did.